But in general, baseline prediction doesn't leverage any collaborative filtering techniques of global structure, so we're not doing very well. But we're not done yet. So at the end of step 2, we shift R by R hat, and we get our 2D matrix. I'm just writing down the R2D matrix 2 columns out of 5 corresponding to movies B and C respectively, because we're going to use this to illustrate now step number 3, which is construct the similarity matrix D, where each entry is Dij. Let's look at a particular example. Let's say we look at the movie BC. Okay, this is movie B, this is movie C. Let's look at, out of the 10 users, how many users have already rated both movies B and C? Well, that's 1. User 1 rated both, user 2 rated both, but then you got other users, either they have not rated some movie or they have rated, but we can't use those for training. Those are for testing. So we have to go all the way down to the user 9, who actually we have data of user 9 rating both movies B and C. So we got 3 users, 1, 2, and 9, that rated both movies B and C, and therefore can be used to compute the distance between movies B and C, the cosine similarity coefficient. So we're looking at basically 2 vectors, 0.91, 0.11, minus 0.87, and 0.9, 0.31, and 0.33. And we'll look at the difference between these 2 vectors by looking at their inner product. So 0.91 times 0.9. Oh, I'm sorry, this is minus. I should say minus. Okay. This is also minus. So minus 0.9 plus minus 0.11, 0.31 plus minus 0.87 times 0.33, and then I have to normalize. So the square root of 0.91 squared plus 0.11 squared plus 0.87 squared times 0.9 squared plus 0.31 squared plus 0.33 squared, and this is the formula for cosine similarity coefficient dBc, which turns out to be minus 0.84. So notice these entries are negative because after shifting the rating from baseline predictor, sometimes is positive or negative relative to the baseline predictor. And these coefficients of similarity are sometimes negative because the 2 movies are dissimilar from each other. And these 2 are indeed quite dissimilar. Okay, it's minus 0.84. It's quite close to minus 1. So we can say movies B and C are quite dissimilar.